Universal Declaration of Human Rights 1948, everyone has the right to be presumed innocent until proven guilty. Hello and welcome back to the episode of Iuris Scientia for the soul in the theme of legal movie review. In this episode, I'm going to share with you a movie from 2020 called A Fall from Grace.
When you wake up, you don't know that today will be the day to change your life.
Grace, please tell me what happened. What did he do to you?
This is a movie about a woman named Grace who has been accused of murdering her husband, Shannon. Grace met her husband through a blind date set up by her friend, Sarah. After a while of knowing each other, they decided to get married. However, after a few weeks of marriage, Shannon started to distance himself from his wife, and Grace had a feeling that his husband is cheating on her. One day, Grace has been caught by her boss and accused of embezzlement of the company's money. They asked Grace to return the money or else she will be fired. Not just that, all her money from her bank account has been withdrawn. Grace contacted the bank to inform that somebody has used her identity and stole her money. However, the bank informed another bad news, which she needed to pay for her mortgage payment that has been overdue. Grace literally had no idea who has been using her identity to perform those transactions. However, and in fact that the payment for the house has been settled like 4 years ago. However, after she made a few investigations, she found out that her husband is the person who used her identity and stole her money. Grace comforted her husband and begged him to return back the money. However, Shannon refused to do that and start to treat Grace like a slave. He even brought a woman to the house. After a few days of suffering, Grace decided to kill her husband. She hit his head using a baseball bat and dragged the body into the basement and drive off. Later, she called her friend Sarah and confessed that she just killed his husband. However, when Sarah came to that house, the body was no longer there, and he saw Grace's son. Up until now, the body still cannot be found by the police. And due to that reason, in order to protect her son, Grace has decided to plead guilty, and the prosecution has agreed to give a maximum penalty, which is a lifetime imprisonment. However, Grace's attorney, Jasmine, wants to put the case on trial as she thinks that the fact Grace is a good person and has been abused by her husband shall not be ignored. During the trial, Jasmine has got Sarah to testify, and they have agreed to hide the fact that Grace has confessed to her that she killed her husband. However, the prosecution managed to make Sarah confess to the real situation that happened on that night. And the prosecution managed to prove the case is beyond reasonable doubt, and the court held that Grace is guilty of murder and received the punishment of death penalty. But that is not the end of the movie. There is another plot twist that I will leave for you to discover yourself. Overall, I rate this movie about 8 over 10 because it's definitely worth for you to watch, especially if you're interested to learn about criminal litigation. So that's all from me. Thank you.
We're outside the Holloway Correctional Facility where Grace Waters is being held.
Something isn't adding up.
Grace, where was the body?
There wasn't a body. He was gone.
I just know there's so much more to the story.
If you knew something and you didn't tell the police, that's a crime, right?